Namaste and greetings, divine infinite light being. Spirit wants you to stay cloaked, right? In this new season because you are going through an elevation, right? Your consciousness is being heightened, right? So Spirit is saying you have to be stingy with your energy. You have to be selective with your energy. You have to have discernment when it comes to who, where, and why you're going to be around somebody, right? Confirmation, right? And Spirit is saying, as well as your mind is going through an ascension, being heightened, your body is also too going through an ascension. You know, when um I'm getting like the superhero movies, right? Like when they have to be rejuvenated, their bodies, um, kind of like need to shut down, and they rejuvenate their powers or some shit like that, right? Confirmation. Well, that's what your body is going through now in this ascension, and you might recognize something that your body always do when you go through an ascension, right? You might get the same symptoms repeatedly every time your body or your consciousness goes through a heightened transformation, right? um to be elevated, right? So your body also does this as well, and this can come in the form of aches, pains, sickness, where your body is flushing out anything that it doesn't need so it can fully rejuvenate and fully receive the powers that the um the upgrade in the powers that you will be receiving, right? So Spirit wants you to stay aware of this as well, right? Because it's a very important time, especially when you are going through an ascension, right? To make sure you pay attention to these signs and synchronicities, right? And pay attention to Spirit talking to you, right? Like you waking up suddenly, like right now, it's confirmation with that light turning. It's like 11, right? It's 11:34, right? I was asleep peacefully, good, snug, warm, but Spirit nudged me, right? Spirit nudged me. So when Spirit nudging you, Spirit wants you to get into that deeper connection, right? Spirit wants you to hear a message in that moment, right? Spirit can wake you up out your sleep with a sound out of nowhere. That's Spirit, right? You could be in the room, and you could be with your partner, or you don't have to be with your partner, but you just hear a sound out of nowhere, like a drop, like a movement, like that's Spirit. That you're not going crazy. That's not your imagination. That's Spirit trying to connect with you. That's your spirit team confirmation trying to connect with you, right? You feel somebody moving you, or feel somebody calling your name, hear somebody calling your name in your sleep. That's Spirit wanting you to get up and connect, right? Wanting you to get that quiet time, because you don't get to have too much quiet time in the daytime, right? The quiet time comes at night, right? It's a lot of movement in the daytime. It's a lot of stillness in the night, right? So when Spirit is trying to connect with you, it's when it's still, when you can hear, when you listening, right? It's not too much when it's a lot of noise, because Spirit already know that you're not going to be still enough to hear. So when you quiet and you're still, you might get woken up out of your sleep. And this is why, because spirit wants you to connect in that instant, in that moment, in that present moment. Always present. Remain present. Spirit wants you always to remain present, right? Because it's always somebody sending you the evil eye, especially because they feel and sense the energy, the power, the knowledge. So it's always an evil eye on alert, right? So spirit wants you to always remain present, right? And spirit also too, like when you get woke up, another reason why you getting woke up is because a lot of energies is pulling on you as well. But you can discern the difference between the energies pulling on you and spirit nudging you, trying to communicate with you. It's a totally different energy. It's a totally different feeling, right? My eyes are open, y'all. They open. They open. Somebody's eyes is wide. How does it say? Wide open, shut, some shit. But somebody got their eyes open, but they're not seeing. Their eyes wide shut. That's what it is. Confirmation. Somebody's eyes is wide shut. And spirit needs somebody's eyes to be open, clear as day, right? Not shut, open, clear as day, because you're missing the nudges from spirit. You're missing the nudges when spirit is trying to connect. You might think you're going crazy. You might think you losing your mind. You're not. That is spirit trying to connect in the instant of that quietness where you still and you're hearing spirit, right? Your ancestors, ancestors want you to connect with them through candles. Don't be afraid. Don't be stupid, for one. Don't be silly. Don't be a silly rabbit, right? Don't be a silly rabbit. It's beneficial. It's nothing demonic. If you don't understand it, ask the spirit to instill the knowledge in you, in your consciousness, in your subconsciousness, to help you understand the energy of it. Because somebody's ancestor want to communicate through that candle. Confirmation. Confirmation, right? So this was just a quick message. And that's a form of meditation. Spirit wants the infinite energy of all there is that instills the energy in you, the power in you, wants you to connect through also meditation. Meditation will take you deeper into your subconscious to be able to see the magical and mystical things of the unknown, right? It's up to you how far you want to go. Just like if you watch the video about the illusion, it's up to you how far you want to go. It's up to you how, oh, my ears just went clear. It's up to you how far you want to experiment with your powers. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Like, learn your powers, utilize your powers. That's it. It's up to you how far you want to utilize your power. Confirmation. how far you how deep you want to utilize your powers, how tapped in you want to be, right? And I just see 111 on the clock, right? It's all up to you, is what Spirit is saying. But Spirit is saying you're not crazy. You know, when you walking down the street or you riding in your car and you hear your name, that's Spirit talking to you. That Spirit, you feel like you're being followed. You just a little paranoid, right? You're just a little paranoid, right? And you don't know why. That's Spirit trying to communicate with you. That Spirit, that's the unknown. You can't see the unknown. You can hear it if you listen. And if you go deep, you can see. If you go beyond the veil, you can see. If you break through the veil, you can see. And this is what Spirit wants you to know. You can see. It's up to you how far you want to utilize your powers, how deep you want to go into that rabbit hole so you could pull out. Just pull it out. Pull out whatever the fuck you want to pull out because you have that power. You have the power. Utilize your power. Understand your power. Accept your power. Acceptance is it is a huge, I feel like the nun. No, let me stop. I feel like, I don't know, right now. Anyways, let me get off of me, right? It's not about me. It's not about me, but it is about me because it is about you, right? It's about you. Spirit wants you to know it is about you, right? So make sure you're doing what you need to do to continue to elevate, to continue to heighten that subconscious, right? Continue to work on that third eye, your pineal gland, right? The intuition, that's where the power coming from, right? So continue. Spirit can't express it enough. You're not crazy. They may say you crazy, but you're not crazy. You may do shit that people don't understand, but you're not crazy. You were meant to do shit that people don't understand, because that's part of your superpowers. Understand. Just understand. Just acceptance. Here we go again with the acceptance. All you gotta do is accept. Accept and open up that window of optimism. You open up that window of optimism when you accept that the power is in you. You don't have to look outside for that power. That power is in you. You are the power. You're the power. You're the power. It's all in your hands. It's all up to you. Right? It's all up to you. Sending out peace and healing, loving vibrations. You know, the frequency of healing, the frequency of love and peace, protection, those frequencies are powerful. You know, the frequencies of a clear mind and a clear conscience, those frequencies are powerful. You know, those frequencies help you to tap in. The frequencies of gratitude and abundance, those frequencies help you to tap in. Those frequencies help you to go into a different consciousness, right? Like you going into a different consciousness, right? So tap into those frequencies, because those frequencies bring power. Those frequencies bring opportunities. Those frequencies bring, I'm saying, iniquity. The meaning of iniquity. So that don't have shit to do. Immoral. Why did that pop into my head? So somebody, so see, that's why Spirit said, stay aware, stay, be selective. Be selective. Watch who you be around. Mind your energy. Because in that instant, Spirit gave me that energy, iniquity, and immoral. Somebody want to do something immoral to you. Grossly unfair behavior. What the fuck? Because of your powers. Because of who you are. Because of what you carry, what you hold. Because of what exudes from you. So Spirit is saying, you gotta be selective with your energy. You see how Spirit, the energy of protection. Spirit is letting you know that you are protected. The frequency of protection is here, because Spirit is saying protect yourself from iniquity. People that want to do unfair things to you, unjust things to you, grossly things to you. Ugh. Stay cloaked. Stay cloaked. Wow. Stay cloaked. That's all I can just say is stay cloaked. You're protected. You're divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by Spirit. Confirmation. But this is a spiritual warfare. You cannot deny that. You cannot overlook that. You cannot brush it to the side. We know what's going on now. Before, our ancestors didn't fucking understand. They didn't have the knowledge we have today. Well, their knowledge, the ancient ancestors' knowledge was greater, but somehow in the mix, in between, in the middle, shit got lost. And now we're finding it again, right? So with that knowledge that you're finding again, right? Use that shit. It's detrimental that you use that shit. Because you see how quick the energy just tripped up, because that's how fast the enemy wants to take you out. With wicked ass behavior. Because of your powers that they know you have, that you're afraid to use. Because you afraid somebody gonna call you crazy. Somebody gonna look at you strange. Somebody gonna feel differently about you. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck when these motherfuckers is after you? Okay, let me, I'm finna go connect. But that shit just turned me sour. That shit just soured my stomach. So these motherfuckers got sour ass stomachs. Cause they sour because you chose to walk in the energy you walk in. And by you choosing to walk in the energy that you walk in, you possess those powers. And they sour because they don't. And this is why they want to do unjust shit to you. Like, I don't even have my glasses, but I can see this shit. Grossly unfair behavior. Immoral. What? And the fucking word just popped in my head. Because Spirit is saying, this is what you have to mind yourself of. This is what you have to protect yourself of. Yourself from. Starting to get heated. I'm starting to get heated. But stay cloaked. Stay cloaked. Yeah, and shed that old skin and walk in your power. Understand and overstand. Ashe.